Au5 is back in action with another album, and this time on Ophelia Records, and I could not be more excited to review this album because Au5 is just a really amazing artist and very consistent with the quality of his songs. Ever since his first days in Monster Cat, I've really loved him, I've enjoyed his music, and I've followed him since, and I gotta say that I loved his evolution and releasing on multiple labels from Heaven Sent to now Ophelia Records with a full album, and Bridges Between is that amazing work of art, which I'm really excited to check out because I really loved the singles, and when the full album was released, I also liked it a lot. I jammed to it, and it is just a really beautiful album that showcases more of this amazing artist's skills with songwriting, with production, and without further ado, let's get into it because I'm really excited to review it. So first of all, let's go review the 4 singles that were released for Bridges Between, starting with Bridges. This is a collaboration with Linny, and I love this song. I think it is very enjoyable. This is a song that sets the tone for the rest of the album, and it is just really enjoyable. It feels like kind of a more like tropical, enjoyable party song, and I just liked it. I think it's full of Au5's amazing style with songwriting, with, you know, like the way he makes the vocals work a lot with the production, and it is just really beautiful. I feel like it has the best of the melodic style and also like the more pop style songs from Au5, because he's an artist that is really varied. For example, he makes a lot of heavy stuff, he makes a lot of songs that are more popular, like more like listenable and like out in the mainstream, and this is one of those songs. It's just really beautiful, and it has a lot of really interesting elements with the production. After that, we have Before You Leave, which is a collaboration with Saya-san, and it has Tyler Graves on the vocals. And Tyler Graves is a recurrent artist on Ophelia Records with a lot of her beautiful vocals, and this one is just really amazing. And this one has some really interesting drops, which I assume are the collaboration between Saya-san and Au5, which it has like those electronic elements like highlighted during the song, and I just think it's really good. I like this one. It has a really good feeling, and it doesn't stand out compared to some of the other songs, but the next two do. And I think this AB single was a really great way to like prepare yourself for the album, because these two songs just really made the album for me, and are probably some of my favorite songs in this. Back in September, Au5 released the final 2 songs before the album, which are Waiting and Paradise. And Waiting is a collaboration with Crystal Skies, which made me really happy because there are not many collaborations between these two artists, and Crystal Skies is an amazing duo that I've talked about a lot in the past. Like, some of the remixes are amazing, and original songs too, and this collaboration with Au5 is probably my favorite song on the album. I played it so much, and it is great like as a song to listen to when you're like calm and like enjoying life, and just also like when you have like really hard moments. It's got really heavy. For example, I've been playing a lot in the gym, and it just really hits hard, and this is just one of those songs that really showcase Crystal Skies' style, and combined with Au5's like heavy stuff, which is very welcome. I think this one just has that really amazing style, and yeah, I just really enjoyed it. This is probably my favorite in the album, like #1. And the next one is also really good. Now, Paradise is probably also my second favorite song on the album because it is just so fun. It is a collaboration with Derpcat and Hale, and the vocals in this one are just amazing. I really love the mixture between the vocals, the jazzy sounds in it, and just the melody. I feel like it carries that beautiful feeling throughout the entire song. And also there's like some really amazing, I don't know what it is, like saxophone / electronic synthesizer solos like throughout the whole song, especially between the bridges. I feel like this one just has some really interesting elements, and it is just really enjoyable. There's some really amazing elements here that I really love. And Au5, I think, just did an amazing song with this one. And now we are prepared to listen to the full album and state my thoughts from beginning to end. So Bridges Between kicks off with Entrance, which is an instrumental song from Au5. It is just an amazing journey that lets you know what is coming throughout the album. I really enjoy Au5's like instrumental electronic focused songs. Like, some of them have a lot of really interesting production elements. This one, in the spirit of Ophelia Records, lets you know that this album is going to be everything from melodic to heavy to just full of some really amazing melodies and themes throughout it that is just enjoyable, and I just liked it. I think it is a great song. Then we kick off with Bridges and Waiting, which like I said before, there are some really great songs, really amazing. And then we have Summer Days with Danica Nadeau, or Danica. I don't know how you pronounce that name, so I'm really sorry, Danica. So I'm just gonna call it Danica. But Summer Days is just amazing. I feel like her vocals are really amazing. She's done a lot of great great songs with artists from Stonebank to a lot of the Monster Cat artists. I think this one just really shines that voice. And Summer Days is just really nice. I feel like this one has some really interesting elements that I liked a lot. And also the theme is really interesting because it is one of the softer songs in the album, like the title reflects, and I just liked it very much. I think it's just a good song and I enjoyed it. Then we have Before You Leave with Tyler Graves and Saya-san. And then we have Resurrection with La Maximus. And this is actually Au5's second collaboration with La Maximus after Save Our Souls earlier this year. And I gotta say that this one like continues some of that amazing themes. Like I think SOS was a really fun song. It was just really interesting and really heavy. And this one continues that, and this one has kind of like that like darker, more heavier feeling throughout it. It's just such a great song, and it just hits heavy. It has like some of that like dark elements. Like it kind of makes you feel like this album is like a story that an adventurer or a hero is going through, and he faces everything from like low moments, from like really intense experiences, some happier ones, and then like battles like this one in Resurrection. And I just liked it. I think it's really creative what Au5 tried to do with this song. Then we have What You've Done with Nakim, or DNAKM. I don't know how you pronounce that, but this is another heavy song that is really emotional, and I think this one just has some really interesting elements throughout it too. This one is just has like softer areas, like heavier sections, and everything just works real well. So I just like this one, but other than that, I don't think it stands out as much as some of the other songs, so we're gonna go with the next one. Now, Future Without You is a song that really took me by surprise. I feel like this is my favorite of the new songs. This one just has some really emotional vocals in it from Emmy, and this one just like made me feel a lot, and I played it so many times, and it's just my favorite of the new ones. I've had it on repeat, and it just showcases a lot of Au5's abilities in songwriting, and also like aside from production. And also, I feel like Paradise is like a great way to just like end the album, aside from the outro. And this one just has a lot of great, like I said, a lot of great vocals, the synths, and it is just amazing. And then it just tops off with Escape, which is like an outro compared to Entrance. And this one just has a lot of the same elements that Au5 likes to play with electronic instrumental songs, and I just really enjoyed it. I think it's a really good song, but other than that, it doesn't really stand out much. So anyways, Bridges Between is an amazing, I would say almost like a concept album that I really liked. It has a lot of great things in it that I enjoyed, a lot of the things that I love from Au5, like the production and everything. And it is great to see this artist evolve over the years, especially with how talented he is and how amazing his songs are. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it. So I'm going to give it a 72 out of 100. Although not perfect, I feel like it's a great continuation of Au5's journey. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.